I get asked the question all the time, what the hell is world building? Michael, how do you build a world for your business? How do you build a personal world? And the best story that I can tell to explain what world building has been to me over the last 18 years is an example is my daughter Emery is taking tennis lessons here from a pro. She has tennis tonight actually. And we'll go up to the court and she'll be instructed for about 1 hour and she'll probably hit 300 to 400 balls, forehands, backhands, serves, volleys. And she's being coached by a brand new pro. I turfed the pro, as you know, the last one, because no attention to detail, no passion, no energy, no obsession, and that stuff is contagious in coaching. If you don't have that, you have no business in teaching, you have no business in consulting, you have no business in coaching. So that's very, very, very important. So to answer the question, world building to me is the difference between playing to win and playing not to lose. So 99% of businessmen that I meet on a day-to-day basis, not badass millionaires, but the ordinary and the average businessman, they wake up in the morning and they play defense. They wake up, their feet hit the floor, they grab their phone, they check their email, they check their texts, and they react to whatever the world has in place for them. And anything in your phone isn't something that's going to make a significant positive difference in your life. It's full of somebody else's agenda. It's full of toxins. It's full of negativity. There's nothing there that's going to make any difference for you or your family or your business. You wake up, you open your eyes, and 99% of businessmen playing defense. They lose control of their day in the first 10 minutes. By the time they hit the shower, they're in crisis mode and they're playing not to lose. When you build your own personal and professional world, which I've done many, many times, and I'm going to show this Thursday on a free webinar training. You can sign up below if you're interested, or if you're not, that's cool too. I'm going to show you how to open up your eyes in the morning and play to win. You will never, ever, ever play defense again once you learn my top 10 world building secrets. These are the 10 secrets that I've used for 18 years with my hockey teams, with my barber shop, with my insurance agency, with my coaching and consulting, my marriage, my relationship with my daughter, my physical and mental health, how I wrote a book. It all comes under my world, different worlds. You can call it a country, you can call it a planet, you can call it a society, but it's my world where I live day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year, where I'm king, my world, my rules, my world, my terms, and I wake up in the morning and my agenda gets pushed first, my priorities first, my rules, my standards, my protocols, my laws, the people that I want here, the people I don't want here. I curate my customers, my friends, doesn't matter. My world, my immigration policy, my moat around my place, and so on and so forth, all so that I can do one thing. I can play offense. From the time my feet hit the floor till the time I shut my eyes at night and give thanks and gratitude to my wife and my creator, I am playing offense. I am playing to win. And that is what I've instructed Emery's new tennis coach. You know, a lot of coaches can come out and teach forehands and backhands and all that stuff. But my principle, my defining badass principle to this coach, and he loved it. He said it was like a breath of fresh air, is I took a page out of Andre Agassi's Father's Playbook, where I said, your job is to teach Emery to fundamentally hit the balls, fundamentally hit the balls properly. In other words, to do, strokes that are fundamentally sound. But unlike the 99% of coaches, I said your job is to teach her from day one, from the first ball to hit the ball as hard as she possibly can, fundamentally sound, forehands, backhands, volleys, serves. To fundamentally hit the ball as hard as she can, and over the next several years, we'll work together to help her keep it in. She's going to play to win from the first time she picks up a racket until the last time she picks up a racket. That's the only way I want her coached. I don't want any of this consistency, keep it in, patience, any of that stuff. When it comes to tennis and teaching her that sport, I want it to all be about aggression and playing to win. Not playing not to lose, not playing defense, not trying to survive, not playing prevent defense. I want her to learn how to play to win every single point. And that's the story of Andre Agassi's dad when he told Nick Bollettieri, he said, I'm going to give you my kid. He's going to win championships. He's going to win Grand Slams. Your job is to teach him how to hit the ball as humanly hard as possible every fucking stroke. And it's your job eventually to help him keep the ball in. So they're not going to learn how to hit it and then learn how to hit it hard. He's going to learn how to hit it hard, and he's going to learn then later how to keep it in. That, my friends, is badass playing to win in everything. So I remember with my championship Perth Blue Wings team in 2019 when we won the Barclay Cup, the greatest comment I ever heard in the news was when they were interviewing the highly favored team that we beat in 5 games in the Barclay Cup final. And they were interviewing him and they were asking him about how in the world his team, who had only lost 4 games the whole year, after destroying us in game 1, we had won 4 straight. How in the world had his team crumbled? How in the world had this happened? And he said, and I give him credit for being candid, he said it was like there was an extra player on the ice at all times for Perth. He said, there's 6 players on the ice. It was like they always had 7. He said they came in waves, wave after wave, minute after minute, period after period, until it was over. He said we could not get them off us. And I love that representation of it seemed like they had an extra player on the ice. And to me, that was everything that we coach. That's why I talk about relentlessness. If you want a definition for relentlessness, it's like there was an extra player on the field. You don't think that's how teams, when they're playing Alabama in football, you don't think that that's how it is to play Nick Saban's teams? You feel that there's an extra player on the field. You're outnumbered, you're overmatched, you're outworked. That's exactly how my team played in 19 to put a championship ring on everybody's finger. And that's playing to win. That's not playing to not to lose. That's not playing defense. That's playing 200% offense. Same with my daughter, Emery, in tennis. We're going to teach her how to hit the ball as hard as she humanly can, and then we're going to teach her how to keep it in the court. The exact opposite of 99% of other players. My hockey team, when we won the Barclay Cup, playing a system, a style, 99% different than all the other teams. So to me, that is what world building is all about. World building is about you deciding that you're no longer willing to wake up every day and play somebody else's game. You're tired of everybody else's agenda but your own. And it's about you're tired of playing not to win or not to lose. You're tired of reacting. You're tired of the urgent and the emergencies. And you decide that's it. At this stage in your career, you're going to build your own world personally and professionally, where every day you open up your eyes, you're going to play offense. You're going to start playing to win. So that's what my webinar is about, Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in finally playing to win, if you're finally interested in living and doing business on 200% offense, then you can register below. worldbuildingwebinar.com. There's only a few lines available, so don't use one if you're not serious. If you're just looking for the next new thing or, a dopamine hit, go somewhere else. This is not for that. This is for businessmen that really seriously want to move from defense, playing not to lose, to playing to win. For men that have been living a life of quiet desperation that finally, hey, I'm gonna start living my life on my own terms. And I'll give you the 10 secrets that I've used personally to build my worlds. I've been in the world building business for 18 years. I've built, doesn't matter, my hockey teams were worlds. My barber shop is a world. The insurance business was a world. My real estate portfolio is a world. My marriage is a world. Moving here to Naples in 21 days was world building. And I'm gonna show you the 10 most important steps to making that happen. Where the hell else are you gonna find somebody that's gonna teach this? Nobody, because I'm the best on the planet at this one single thing, teaching you how to build a world of your choosing, not reinventing or rebuilding or tweaking your life, transforming your life and your business. And I'll show you the 10 secret steps. If that interests you, great. If it doesn't, even better. World building webinar below. And if you are on the call, I look forward to speaking to you. It'll be about 70 minutes long. And I look forward to talking to you at the question and answer that I'm going to do at the very end. That's it for today. 2 words that changed my life. 2 words that helped me start playing offense and stop playing to lose. And a mindset that I've never forgot. Like there's an extra man on the field. Like they had an extra player on the ice. Man, oh man, be relentless.